Hello. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to the games. Let's get going. Maybe today will be the day we actually get it. I doubt it. Sorry if there's a lot of noise in the background. The cats are going nuts. No nicknames, thank you. Nope. Let's get a different song this one. There we go. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Get too much sleep and the cats were driving me nuts all night, but other than that, pretty good. You know, there's other rooms you guys can go play in. You don't have to wrestle right behind me. So we're about 1/8 of the way there. But we could always get lucky, you know? I gotta download more Pokemon music for the Saturday streams. Right now I've only got most of the Gen 3 and 4 music. Jesus. But, well, I've got the music from Diamond and Pearl for Gen 4. I don't have any Heart Gold or Soul Silver. Well, I should probably download some of that. But, you know, it's decent for now. I can probably get some music from the newer games as well. Nothing. You guys settle down over there, please. Oh. What is that? Oh. I really enjoy shiny hunting, but it is pretty boring. Which is one reason I decided to do, you know, stream it. Not to bore you guys, but to get myself some company, you know. Done a few shiny hunts before. I've got a shiny. Oh, what's her name? Gardevoir? I think that's probably one of my favorite shinies. Just that nice blue color. It's fantastic. Alright. that. I changed up the sprites in the targets box. Hopefully they're a little bit higher quality. You can see them a little better. Nothing. Oops. Wrong button. This song must be from Gen 4. Yeah, it's from the fight area. Technically, all this music is actually... the version that I've got is from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They're not technically Gen 4, but it's mostly the same. I just couldn't find a good... no nickname. I couldn't find a good place to find the actual Gen 4 music files. So I had to go with the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl ones. Oops, and we're desynced. There we go. Nothing! On to the next. I think I'm pretty good, got a pretty good pace going. I don't think we'll get up to 2K today. Maybe we will. Who knows? I always like double check and look at each of the Pokemon like a couple times because I'm like, I don't want to scan over it and be like, oh, it's no good, and miss it and reset over it. That would be devastating. Ooh, I like this song. I really love the Gen 4 music. It's so nostalgic for me. I've played through the Gen 4 games probably more times than you could count. Not really, but several times. Quite a few. Whoa, what happened there? I don't know how I hit that button on one of them and not on all of them. There we go. Crisis averted. What you screaming about, buddy? Someone's doing a lot of talking in the hall. One of the kitties. Almost up to 1200. That's pretty cool. 5 more resets and we'll be there. I guess I could do a prediction, but... I'm the only one here, so... I predict... we get it in 3 more resets. One... Get out of here. That's 2. If I'm right. It won't be in this set of 4, it'll be in the next set of 4. If it's in this set of 4, I'll just reset over it. We don't need it. Darn it. Now they're gonna be real desynced. We'll just wait, there we go. Resynced. Alright, it's gonna be in this set, I know it. Gotta believe. Right. Oof. I meant the next set, definitely. Yeah. I definitely meant the next one, yeah. No nicknames. Damn. 1200. So I'm thinking for the alert sounds for different stuff, I'm thinking for some of it, I want to take sounds from Insane Aquarium Deluxe and put it in. Like, Like, I think one of the sounds would be good for the sound that when you open an egg, I'm pretty sure is a good one. That might be a good one for, like, new subs or something. I'll have to look into it. Check it out. Do some investigating. Illegal. We might only do an hour of shiny hunting today, and then maybe switch to something else. We'll see. See how we're feeling. And if anybody stops by, you know. Oops, I said I didn't want him. I do want him, but only if he's shiny. If his hiney's not shiny, I don't want him. Oops. I think I will start a prediction in a minute. Alright, let's go. Prediction. Start prediction. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I got the prediction going. Let's go. The safe bet would to bet no, because we are well under odds right now. But if you want to believe, you can bet yes. Hey, Logical, how's it going? Good to see you. Doing a little shiny hunting. We probably won't do shiny hunting all stream today. We might swap over to some Minecraft after this. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. I've been really addicted to Minecraft lately because I've been working with Axiom, making like the terrain and stuff, and working on those mountains is really addicting. I want to do the shading a little bit better. Get it like a real nice gradual fade. But I got a shiny hunt first. Can have a little mountain building as a treat after shiny hunting. If you want help, please ask. Yeah, I mean, if you got any ideas, definitely. I'm always down for ideas. Did I put the pictures, or did I go to sleep last night without putting... Okay, let me start that sentence over. Last night, did I put the updated pictures of the mountains with the waterfall and the smaller mountain, like rock to the right side in the Discord? Did I remember to do that, or did I not? Because I did work on it some last night. I was up late last night working on it. No idea, I haven't been on my PC today. Gotcha. Well, I don't know either. What you been up to today? Anything fun? Just no, I do want them. Gimme. Gimme them Pokemons. Never lucky. Making some music, it's fun. Ooh, nice. Making music is something that I want to do, like try out and stuff, but I have an inkling that I probably wouldn't be good at it. Plus, there's already so much stuff I'm working on. I'm trying to get better at pixel art so I can make like emotes and all that sort of stuff. And I'm streaming and I'm learning better ways to edit and stuff, and I'm learning how to do better terraining in Minecraft so that I can build better stuff to make better videos. I got so much going on. I'm learning so many things. And today I'm learning there's no shinies. So I know Har said he wasn't going to be able to watch for a while. But he didn't say why, which is totally fair. Like, you don't have to tell me. But now I am, like, wonder what happened. Wonder what he's up to. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Oh, I was just saying, Horse said he wasn't going to be able to watch for a while, but he didn't say why, which is totally fair. Like, he doesn't have to give me a reason. But now I am curious. I'm like, I wonder what's up and what happened. Just makes me wonder. What is this song from? I'll look in just a second. No shiny. What is this one? Lake Caverns, Brilliant Diamond. Gotcha. It's kind of good. It's not one of my favorite Pokemon songs, I don't think. Hey buddy, how's it going? Hi. We've got a visitor. Mr. Mushroom. My whole dashboard was very tree-centric there for a minute. Because the timer counting down till we need to do the next ad break was at 33 minutes, 33 seconds. 3 viewers, 33 followers, and 3 subs. Just a bunch of threes. What we got? Nothing. Yeah, I feel like I'm not super into the shiny hunting today, just because I'm in the back of my mind I'm thinking about the Minecraft stuff we've been doing, so we might switch what we're doing a little later today, but oops. But for now, we'll stick to this. No nicknames for you. Get out of here. Alright. Are we lucky? Nope. It's a 4 in 8,000 chance. No. So the way that odds work is okay, we're running 4 games at once. So we're seeing 4 times as many Pokemon. We're seeing Pokemon 4 times as fast, but the odds are still 1 in 8,000. Having multiple games doesn't increase your odds like that. Because if it was 4 in 8,000, then that would reduce down to 1 in 2K. But it's still 1 in 8,190, whatever. We're just seeing Pokemon faster. No nicknames. Sorry, what? So, the way that odds work, like just in general, not just to do with Pokemon, if you're doing the thing 4 times once, that doesn't actually, it doesn't increase your odds to 4 in 8,000. So the odds that we see a Pokemon are still 1 in 8,000. We're just seeing 4 Pokemon at a time. Because, like, it's a fraction, right? So it's 1 over 8,192 is the odds. If we're running 4 games at once and it did increase it to 4 in 8,000, that would reduce down to 1 in 2,000 or so, which means we would be like increasing the odds. Just because we're running 4 games doesn't make it any more likely that a shiny Pokemon will show up in any individual game. We're just seeing the Pokemon 4 times as fast. If that makes sense. So instead of it being one in 8K check for a Pokemon every how often or whatever, 4 dice to get a 6. I have a 4 times more probability in rolling a 6. Kind of. But okay, if you roll 4 dice to get a 6, each individual dice still has a 1 in 6 chance to get a 6. By rolling 4 dice, your chance of any one of those being a 6 doesn't increase to a 4 in 6 chance. So the odds of any one of these getting a shiny Pokemon, is still 1 in 8,100 whatever. Probabilities are weird. I think I understand a bit. Yeah, like I'm probably not explaining it the best. Like the odds that we're gonna find a shiny Pokemon are exactly the same as if we were playing one game. We're just seeing the possible Pokemon a lot faster. So it's gonna take a quarter of the amount of time that it would have taken, but the odds are still 1 in 8K. It's weird. And there's also a lot of people in the shiny hunting community that think multi-hunting, like what I'm doing here, sort of defeats the purpose. Because they're like, it's about the journey, and it's like, well, yeah, but it's okay if the journey goes a little faster. You know? Oh, okay, I thought of a decent way to explain it. So let's say that the odds of me finding a Pokemon are, oops. Let's say instead of 1 in 8K, let's pretend that the odds are 1 in 50, right? If I'm running one game and the odds are 1 in 50, then, that's obvious. But let's say I run 50 games all at once. If by doing that, the odds became 50 and 50 because I'm running 50 games, that would mean every single game, like I'd reset once and every single game would have a shiny. But obviously that's not the case. So it turns it into, it's still 1 in 50, but you're just looking at more possibilities faster. So if you did, if it was 1 in 50 and you did 50 games and you reset them, there's a decent chance that one of your games will have a shiny. So if I ran 8,000 games all at once, we'd be done so fast. I just have to reset like once or twice. What about doing 8 screens? I could do 8 screens. It just becomes a matter of not being able to see them all. Like I could shrink them down and make them look decent on stream, like I could fit them all in. But on my computer, I've got a ton of stuff open. Like I've got Twitch chat and all that stuff. I've got OBS open and my stream preview and all 4 games or whatever. I don't think I could fit 8 Pokemon screens on the screen very easily. But like, I definitely could. I think 4 at once is good for me. But there's like videos of people who've hunted like with 8, 16, 32, something like that, I feel like that gets a little bit overwhelming kind of quickly though. Go grab some snacks, BRB. Yeah, no worries. Get some for me. It'll be fun once we actually get a shiny Pokemon and I can play through these games. No, no nicknames. Get out of here. I always accidentally press that at least, like, I'd say 20% of the time. Are we lucky? It'd be crazy under odds. Nah. No shiny for us. I bet with my luck, we'll go like double over odds for the shiny here. That makes it good that we're doing four at a time. We'll get there faster. I was up late last night because I was working on some Minecraft stuff. Working on designing a mountain, I just couldn't get some ideas out of my head. Then the cats didn't want to let me sleep this morning. I was up a little early. I'm EB. I wonder if I could stream Overwatch. Not that I want to do that right now, but probably could. I feel like that's a weird game to stream though. Because, shoot. There's like a lot going on. What are we at? 1364? That's not bad. I probably will switch after the ad break to something else. Oh, welcome back. I missed you dearly. I was just saying, I probably will switch over to Minecraft after the next ad break. Just because I've got, like... Ever since I started using Axiom, I've just been obsessed with, like, terraining and stuff, because I love doing terrains. And Axiom just makes it so much faster. So I've got ideas and stuff I want to do. Nah. Ooh. I wish I could stop yawning. Just gotta get, I gotta try and get some more sleep tonight than I did, last night. It doesn't help that it's like 80 degrees in my house at night, right now, because we don't have the AC working or whatever. We do have a window unit coming on Monday. Cannot get here soon enough. Because right now, it is warm in my house. Right now, like during, like, this time of day, it's not terrible. Like, it's a little warm. But when the sun's been shining all day long and warming up the house, when I'm trying to go to sleep, it's like a sauna. It's like a sauna in here. I'm melting. Do I want to give a nickname? No, I do not. Quit asking. They never learn. They never listen to me. Okay. Nothing. I feel like anytime I'm actively hunting a Pokemon, I'm never lucky. Like, I always hit odds or go over. But when I'm just randomly playing a Pokemon game, boom, I find a shiny that I don't even want. Like, I was working on a living dex, catching all the legendaries in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, in the wormholes. And I wasn't even shiny hunting or anything, and I ran into a shiny Grumpig, which is, like, cool, a shiny, but I forgot that Grumpig was even a Pokemon, man. I wonder if Grumpig is anyone's favorite Pokemon. I guess my favorite Pokemon is a little random. Tropius. He's just such a guy. Love him. He sucks, like, to actually use. Like, he's not a very strong guy, but I really like his design. I think he's cool. And when I was a kid, I thought he was like a legendary. Because he doesn't evolve into anything, and nothing evolves into him. And he's like I don't know, he looks big, and he's... I don't know. But yeah, when I was a kid, I thought Tropius was like a legendary, or like a pseudo-legendary. I was like, he's my favorite. Turns out, he sucks. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be good to be my favorite. I also really like Phanpy. Phanpy's shiny, though, is terrible. It's just like slightly lighter blue, I'm pretty sure. 1400! I feel like a lot of the Pokemon that I really like, their shinies suck. I think my favorite shiny I've ever caught, though, is definitely a shiny Gardevoir. Because that blue on her is, oh, beautiful. I've got her in... I think she's in Platinum or Heart Gold Soul Silver, one of those. Her name is Bluebell. Like the ice cream. Remember Lucario being my favorite as a kid? Yeah, I think he was a lot of people's favorite. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. He is a pretty cool Pokemon. I think Darkrai is really cool. I remember like really thinking he was so awesome, and wanting to catch him and stuff in Platinum when I was a kid. I had like I don't remember what I got it from, but I had like a giant Pokemon card that was like bigger than a piece of notebook paper that was Darkrai. I don't know where I got that or why I had it, but it was pretty cool. I used to have a lot of Pokemon cards. A lot of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But then when I dropped out of high school, I gave away a lot of my stuff. I gave my Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards to a friend of mine. And I think he was pretty pumped about it, so like I'm not upset about it. Because it like looking back, it was either gonna go with him or like a year or so late after that point, pretty much all of my stuff got lost in a move. So they either would have been with him or would have gotten lost anyway, so I'm glad he got them. I still think Darkrai is pretty cool. I think all of the mythical Pokemon from Gen 4 hold a special place in my heart because those were the games that I played the most. And also, like, those were like the ones that were super special. So, like, Darkrai. I don't think Lunala... No, not Lunala. Cresselia. I don't think you need an event to get Cresselia. I think you can just get her regular. But I'm pretty sure you needed an event to get Darkrai and Arceus and Shaman. Hey, Sub-Zero. How's it going? We're talking about Pokemon. Talking about our favorite Pokemon and then I was talking about mythicals in Gen 4 and whatnot. Because I was saying I really think Darkrai is really cool. The Gen 4 mythicals hold a special place in my heart. How you been, Sub-Zero? Been good. Revisited Pokemon Black and White the other day. What about you? Oh, that's pretty fun. I love Black and White. when I was a kid, I Black and White came out, and I was like, "Oh my god, new Pokemon games is crazy!" And I got the little guidebook that had like all the information, and you could like follow step by step by go through. And dude, I played that game religiously, following the book, going all the way through for like weeks. Oh, it was so good. And I've actually, so I mentioned this a minute ago, but several years ago I lost pretty much all my stuff in a move. But a few years ago I rebought that guidebook because it held a lot of memories for me, and I also bought the guidebook for Pokemon Platinum, which is way thicker, but I thought they're pretty cool. But yeah, I've been doing good. We've been playing a lot of Minecraft. I've been making a lot of Minecraft stuff. It's pretty cool. I think this week, yeah, I think it was this week, I made a Discord for the community and everything. Go play some Death Stranding 2. See you, Logical. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Yeah, been having a good time. One of the days this week, I didn't do my daily stream for the first time in a couple months because I felt like garbage. But I'm doing a lot better now, so that's good. I'd be doing even better if this was a shiny right here. Nope. Never lucky. What are you doing over there, Earl? You actually hated Black and White when it first came out? I thought the Pokemon were dull. Over time, I've learned to appreciate the game, so I'd say it's pretty up there for me. That's crazy. So I started playing... Okay, so my first ever Pokemon games were, I believe, Leaf Green, and also Fire Red. I had... So you know how there's the Game Boy games that are like small and sort of thinner, like they can fit in the DS and stuff? And then there's the Game Boy games that are like extra tall. I had Fire Red as an extra tall cartridge, like how they used to be. And then I had Leaf Green as a smaller Game Boy cartridge. And then, but I didn't play a ton of them. And then I got really into Gen 4 with Diamond Pearl, Platinum, GBA versus... Yeah, I think so. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh, I got super into Gen 4 games and was absolutely obsessed. And then the first games that I was like aware of that like a new set of Pokemon were coming out and all of that stuff was Gen 5. So that was like my first experience of like new Pokemon getting infused into the series and everything. So it was pretty crazy. But yeah, I think the GBA cartridges are like the short ones that can fully fit inside of a DS. And then the Game Boy Color ones are the ones that are like twice as tall and sort of stick out really big if you put them in a DS. No, I didn't want to give him a nickname, damn it. And then I don't know what happened, but my my Fire Red got like messed up and wouldn't work anymore. Love Gen 4 too. Only thing I disliked about Diamond was how slow the gameplay text speed was. I heard they fixed that in Plat though, but I never played it. I don't know if the text speed was slow or fixed. I'm not really sure. I've never noticed that. Like, I know you can set it. I know that in Gen 4, the like when you do damage to a Pokemon, or like the health bars move glacially slow. And that's kind of rough. Here, we'll do one more reset, and then I've got to do the hourly ad break thing to turn off pre-rolls for people. Never noticed it as a kid, but I notice it whenever we visit it now. Interesting. I'll have to look at that, because I do have those games. I'll have to look and see if the text speed is slower than you would expect. Alright, not there. Okay, real quick, we'll swap over to the slideshow of my cats. And then I'll run a little ad thing that tells people what's happening. Then we gotta run a 3-minute ad to turn off pre-rolls, but we pause what we're doing so you don't miss anything, and hopefully you don't get an ad. Because I hate them. I would turn them off entirely if I could. Good luck! I'll just be here. I'll have a little bit of water. Let me know if you didn't get an ad. If you didn't, that's cool. We can keep chatting while I wait. Ooh, this is a good song. Is this Floroma Town? I feel like this is either Floroma Town or Jubilife City. What is it? Oh, it's Twin Leaf Town. Damn. Oh, do you want the windows open, buddy? I can open the windows. No, the curtain blinds. Doo-doo. All right. The cat's siblings? Yeah, all three of the cats we got from the same litter. We got them from like a rescue place. They were found at a construction site. There were 4 siblings to begin with. But before we got them, Moon, the 4th one, got adopted out. And so originally we were just going to get 2 of them. But we felt real bad about leaving Earl alone. Because he was also like a real shy and whatnot. So we got all 3, and I'm really glad we did, because Earl's my little buddy. He's such a little cutie. And then I have a question for you, Sub-Zero, real quick. I was thinking of switching over to Minecraft after this ad break. But if you're enjoying the shiny hunting or whatever, I'll stay and do that. But I'll let you make the choice. Which would you prefer to see? Some Mince Raft or some more Pokemon? What are you doing over there? While you decide, I will go ahead and solve this back into a couple more resets at least. Oops. I love that that meme, the just a chill guy one. Here, we'll do not lucky. Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, I've been obsessed with some Minecraft stuff lately, so I think we'll switch over to Minecraft. So real quick, let me give you back to that. But I can show you some cool stuff I've been working on if you're interested. I have to like swap my whole setup around because for what I'm okay. And then this can be closed. This goes over here. Let's go to default layout. That can close. Let's open this real quick. And while I'm getting it all set up, I'll let you guys look at the fishies. The fishies! Alright. The fishies have arrived. And then we also need to change the music. Because sometimes you can have issues with playing Pokemon music if you're not playing Pokemon. So we'll switch it over to regular stream music. There we go. But yeah, I love that little chill guy thing. I haven't seen that in so long, and I didn't know that that was someone's emote. That's great. Oh, and I gotta change the stream title and stuff. Whoops. We're gonna be working on I'm working on a design for a mountain that I've been working on Sub-Zero. Get out of here with that and that. Sure. Alright, and now we can... Why is that not low? Are you gonna load? What's happening? There we go. Alright, here we go. So this is the creative world that I use to design stuff for my single player survival world, for like my YouTube series and whatnot and everything. And right now, what we've been doing the past few days, Sneezy over there, is we've been designing this mountain that I think is pretty nifty. Ignore the birds on the left. That was a test that I'm not happy with. Shoot. And I bet you think that that's water there on that mountain. You'd be wrong. It's glass. Alright. So, we need to make... Thought it was a volcano at first. That would be cool. I'm planning on making a volcano in the nether at some point. Let's do... Okay, let's go... Right. Painter... And then we're going to do a tool mask of just andesite. So we don't paint over anything else. Knock that down to 2, and then... Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright. And then what we're going to do is, right now the transitions between the colors is a little sharp. So we're going to work out a much more gradual shift. Let's figure out what a good hue would be. Okay, snow to andesite. What do we got? Okay, snow and then quartz pillar and then white concrete. All right, let's look at a gradient here. Let's grab out. That's not the one I wanted to do. Let's do snow, and then quartz. Let's grab block of quartz and quartz pillar, smooth quartz. All right. I think these are all the same color. We just need, and then let's do time set. No, the time's fine. We'll just do this so I can see. Pale oak. And then we want white. All right. So I think in terms of transition, I think that's decent. And then probably smooth stone, wool. Also look at the white wool, see where that might fit in. Andesite. Okay, where would white wool go? So I think those two should be swapped. White wool goes right up at the top. Hmm. No, it's definitely the other way around for that. Okay, so we got snow and then white wool. Let's grab... Okay, let's do this. And then white wool. And we'll do a tool mask of snow. Let's go back here for one of the cameras. And then G2 can go over here. Let's do time set just day. And let's fully undo that so I can see a little better. Hey buddy, what's up? Hi. Yeah? You wanna sit in my lap, Mash? You can come up for a little snug? Welcome to the lab. Can you hear her squeaking? Come here, buddy. Oh, you're purring up a storm, huh? Alright, and then we got, I think that's quartz that's next. So we'll go tool mask, pale. Ah, yes. Very cute. Okay, and then the active block will be just like smooth quartz. Buddy, you can't rub up on my mic, okay? Let's go back a step here. Man, when they're so similar colors, it's so hard to see them. Also, that doesn't look right to me. I think that should be the other way around. What? Why are you squeaking? Little squeaker? Okay. No, I think that is good. Okay. Hey, welcome up. buddy. Yes, I love you too, Mash. I'm trying to do stuff, though. Can't do anything because Mash is trying to chew on my fingers. Buddy! This is the second day you've done this. Why you do this? Why you come in the middle of the stream trying to chew on my fingers, huh? Am I just tasty? Are my hands delicious? Hey Rain, how's it going? I'm trying to work on a mountain I'm designing, but Mash is pretty insistent on chewing my hands. Let's get rid of the tool mask and do buddy. And then we need pale. You deserve to be chewed? Damn. Can't believe you'd say that to me. Okay. How does that look? That right there needs to be fixed. Ow! Jeez. Right, or just not doing my job. Nice. That's the goal. Get paid for not doing anything. Ow, okay. You're just gonna be biting me like hard. You can't be up in the lap. Not phallic enough? Hey man. It's a beautiful mountain. You paid overtime too? Ooh. Bonus money for not doing anything. Jesus. Mash. Play with the mouse, buddy. There you go. Alright, what's the next block? Oh, I think that transition's too sharp right there. Yellow to white concrete. Too much of a different change. Let's see what we can put in its place. Pale oak. 2. Ow! Mash, please stop doing that. Ow! Jeez, man. Okay, you gotta get down. Oh, you can't come up if you're gonna be biting me like that. You got here just in time to see Mash the Menace. Okay, let's go that. Calcite, where would this go? And also... Guess what I'm doing tonight? What are you doing tonight? Anything fun? It better be fun. MASH. For crying out loud. You're meeting a sugar daddy? What? You gotta give me more info than that. Having drinks and dinner at 9 and he's a doctor? That's crazy, dude. That iron block is not how I want it. Oh, it's because I put the wrong block there. Has his own practice? That's wild. Okay, so we got snow, wool. What's this? Pale oak. Okay, we gotta swap that around. Let's go painter. Let's go gold. Tool mask. Yeah. And my overtime is working overtime now? What does that mean? Like are you in double overtime? Okay, and then what is this? This quartz? Pale oak. Quartz. Because I'm getting paid for dinner. Oh, gotcha. So is he paying you to go to dinner with him? Or is he just taking you to dinner? What do I want? Then this needs to be. Keep tool mask back on. Let's go here to gold. That's crazy. You live a wild life, dude. Okay, gold, we gotta do smooth quartz. Okay, I think that's looking fine. Okay, so then what's after smooth quartz? We got smooth quartz and then iron. Iron. Tool mask. White concrete. And then calcite. Actually, first, let's kill the tool mask. Okay, and then give me the tool mask back. Kill that. Alright, and then give me the tool mask back. Calcite. Right. Move that last one, and then we'll go in here and manually. Okay. So where are we at now? Now we're to diorite after that. Diorite, and the tool mask will be white concrete. What was that notification? Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. And then after diorite, we get polished diorite. I like how we live, like, we've got very different things going on. Like, I'm over here just building a mountain. And you're like, yeah, I'm going on a date with a sugar daddy lady later. That's crazy. Oh shoot. I forgot to do this part here. Let's get rid of the tool mask and we'll do this by hand. I'm like, Minecraft making a mountain. You're out there making moves. Just do the rest, I guess. Okay. Yep. Alright, then this and tool mask back. Set to diorite. Give the kitties the life they deserved. Oh yeah. Always leave that thing right in the way. It's super annoying. Okay, then what comes after that? Smooth stone. And then light gray wool. Take that back and let's do examples, multiple blocks. How are the kitties doing, by the way? If you're like busy working or whatever, don't worry about it. Nice. Let's go mask surface. Let's take those two back and get this. Okay, and then they're good. They've been really good lately. I fell asleep with the door open. They didn't run away. You fell asleep with the house door open? That's crazy. Active block and the site. The porch door. Oh, okay. That is much more reasonable. I was like, what? Gold. Tool mask. And what is this down here? Concrete? Let's add that to the tool mask. White. Gray. Concrete. Which is not what the block is called, apparently. Yes, it is. Sorry, I thought that would have been clear. Well, I had completely forgotten about that there was a porch door. So I was like, holy crap. We'll see with the door of the house open? That's crazy. Okay, and then change this to gold. And minimize andesite. And then stone. The AC's still out and it's hot. Doors and windows stay open. Oh yeah, I betcha. It's been brutal here. But luckily we got a window unit coming soon. Deep slate. Okay, how's that look? Ugh, the transition right there. Not a fan of. That one's a little rough too. What does it look like from over here? Yeah, it's between these two. What's a good in-between block there? Let's do some thinking. Maybe that's where we put white concrete. Because we don't actually have that anywhere, so let's do a test. Definitely not. Hey, Logical, welcome back. This is what we got so far with the mountain. I've smoothed out some of the transitions. I'm pretty happy with with it down to here transition-wise. I feel like the transition here is a little rough. And then the transition from this, like this transition right here, a little rough, which is calcite to diorite. And then right here where it goes polished diorite to smooth stone. Those could be smoother. But what blocks? Use white glass to change the color of a block. Yeah. So, get out of here, weather. So, like, The only thing is I'd have to push it back a block, right? Oops. So let me do this. Hold on. Tool masks. Smooth stone. Place a layer of white glass in front of it. Like on top of the diorite. Oops, that's not what to do. Let me. Just as a little look, let's look and see what that is. Well, that definitely does make it. Yeah, that makes it lighter, right? And then I guess that's what we'll do up. Yeah, up there. Not for this transition. Where was it? Here. So let's start. I mean, we're gonna do this by hand. This sucks. Yeah, I love glass and building. That's what this waterfall is. Usually, when I do glass waterfalls, I like to do them with, like white, light gray, and black glass for accents and whatnot. But because the mountain is white, it just blended in. You couldn't see it. So I went with a blue, and I think that it turned out pretty good. So maybe like the first 3 or so blocks. I don't know if there's a way to do this. With axioms. Because this is a little annoying. Man, this mountain's gonna look ugly as hell from up close. So we'll just never go up here. How does this look? I mean, I don't even know where that is. So it's this line here. Does that even look better? I don't know if it does. I guess it is a little smoother of a transition. Man, 2 spam bots right in a row? That's crazy. I guess let's go a little further with it. See. I also have it too low here. I need to still be able to see some die, right? Yeah, I think that looks good. That cuts the sharp line, I guess, a little bit. And then if we did the same thing at this level with this. Oh, I'm falling. I guess I don't. Well, I guess I can. There's a cool thing in Ace where you can have reference images in Minecraft. Really? How do you do that? That's a little better. And then what if I go gray? Oop, gray. In big build mode, top left, press file, and you should see it. Oh. Well, I don't have a reference image, but that's really cool. A good reference image you can use, by the way. May I send it? Yeah, go for it. For these mountains? I'm not a big fan of glass over there. Shoot. Give me just a second. Let me open this. Do. Come on, open. Open sesame. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. That's a good image. I don't know if that will help me. I'm not good at looking at reference images and stuff. Also, I think that the glass here is too much. Let's go. Let's break this. Man, I can barely see this. And I think if I replace the white glass with this, it might be a little better. I think the white stands out a little too much. But I don't know if this will actually change much. I think it definitely softens the edge there. Very subtly. Let's try it on the wrist. I think I'm better with reference images, like when it comes to needing shapes and stuff. And I think I'm mostly happy with the shape of this thing. Like, I know the shape's not necessarily perfect. Like, it can be a little, some people think it's a little, like, the top's too tall. But I like the shape of it. So I think I'm good with the shape. Okay, that's a little better, I guess. I think it should be more phallic shaped. No. Oh, man. This is tough. Why is there diorite down there? No more phallic shape. What do you think, Logical? Lame. It's a beautiful mountain. It's not a peanut. And then I gotta redo the shading over here, but I think the different shades of gray down here don't translate super well. From a distance, I think it's too subtle. So I think that's darker than this. Why not both? We'll name it Peanuts Mountain. That's what it'll be called. Tool mask, edit, wool. Then let's go emerald and do andesite. Okay. Is it hollow or filled in? Well, when I build it, it's gonna be mostly hollow. This is filled in entirely, pretty much. But when I build it in survival, it'll be hollow. It won't be entirely hollow though, because in the survival world, there is a mountain here, a savanna mountain. All connecting dirt blocks will be gold block. You can, what? How do you do that? So like, oh, dude, that's that's crazy. Okay, and then wool. Oh, that's that was. Let's undo that. Sometimes that's maybe not the best idea. Let's do tool mask of stone. Let's do... No, we need to go lighter, so undo that. That's a weird transition. I don't know what's going on here. So if I down there, that's too dark, but it looks bright down here. Oh, I hate colors. Color theory sucks. Let's go, and let's go. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it looks decent, right? It's not terrible. Let's go with... Let's go here, go gradient painter. Some mighty fine mountain. Thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna go snow, wool, calcite. What is this? It's quartz. Smooth quartz. Iron block. Calcite. This might not work because it's too many blocks for a short span, but we'll see. I'm doing this for the smaller hill. Tool mask examples. Single block. Not. As long as it's not moss, go for it. Yeah, that's not good. I gotta do it by hand. Okay, so tool masks. Not that. Let's go. Snow. Or what? We don't want to start with snow. We're gonna start with calcite because it's a shorter mountain, I guess. I don't know. I'll worry about that later. I think I'm pretty satisfied with the mountain. The only thing that I'm looking at that I'm like, I don't quite like that is this line right here. But I don't know what to do there. I also think I think that is too far out. I think that needs to cut down more. Right there. Maybe? I don't know. What does it look like from a different angle? We come over here. It's not bad. And then I have G2 over here, yeah. I think it looks great from over here. I think if I spent forever trying to make it perfect, I would, I'd spend way too much time on it. I think that is decent. I think that's good enough. Oh, also we gotta do our hourly ad break. Sorry, fellas. We gotta run that. We'll switch over to the fishies. Where are the fishies at? Switch over to the fishies. Bimpsh. And then we'll run our 3-minute ad break, but you won't miss anything. Good luck, I hope you don't get an ad. And if you didn't get an ad, we'll just feed the fish. Yummy. Fiumsh. If you get enough channel points, you can get a fish with your name on it in here. Bit of a ways off. Yeah, it is an expensive thing, but I think it's cool to have. Yeah, you'll get there. So far, there's only 2 named fish in there. I am a little sleepy today. Boo. Boo what? That it's fishy time? Oh, you know what? I forgot to put up the pause for ad break. Well, that's okay. We're almost done. We only got about 50 seconds left. And then I can show you my mountain. But for anyone who's not currently watching an ad, you get to look at the cute little fishies. And you can dream about one day having a fish of your own in here that I take care of. Who poops money for me? All right. We should be good to go ahead and switch on back. Swap over. So this is the mountain. It's not perfect. Let's go 3,000. No, let's go 500. Is that sunset? Yeah. Forcing yourself to record today? Hell yeah. Good luck. Okay, so I think I want to smooth out this over here. Just a little. Okay, so let's break some of this glass for now. And we're going to take this and sort of eats glass. No. Not those ones. We just want it to come down a little. The heck is this? Okay. I think that's a little better, yeah. Damn, I can't believe you're eating my mountain. That is not what I meant to do. How you doing today, Web Pedal? You having a good day? Having a good time? We did a little bit of shiny hunting to start, but then we I really wanted to work on my mountain a little, so came over here. I think that that is as good as we're probably gonna get it, right? Nothing I can do. My driver's ed can't. Ooh, nice. I can't drive. Talk about your mountain, you sound like autism final boss. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm autism's final boss when I talk. Just because I'm passionate about the mountain. Also, I think this grass is not good here. So let's slow that down just a little. That is not me. I'm not a nerd. What are you talking about? Actually, damn, I can't believe you're gonna eat all the mountain. What am I gonna do? This mountain's supposed to go in a video at some point. I mean, maybe a little, but can't believe you're calling me out like that. I'll have to unmod you for that. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, and then just because you're not as passionate as I am about mountain building doesn't mean you can come in here and call me a nerd. All right. And then eventually down here we're gonna have like a it does mean that. Have like a big pool of water that the waterfall's coming into. Of water, quotation marks. It's gonna be glass, but you low-key want Dutch Bros right now? What is that? Is that like a food place, or do you just like Dutch men? You think it's Dutch men? That's what I'm thinking. The drink place? Gotcha. It's kind of like Starbucks, but better. Interesting. I don't really drink much coffee, and if I do, I make it at home. One, because I'm poor, but, you know. Coffee just bothers me now. Like, the moment I drink any of it, I gotta run to the restroom. Coffee there actually sucks, so I get like a shake and I get this screen called the Coral Reef. Sounds yummy. Making me hungry. Okay, now I'm gonna color grade this. I love those emotes. Have you been here, Rain, when I did those emotes? I can't remember. How should I do this? Because it is shorter. So if we take that, that would be, let's go with, let's go calcite, yeah. that little purple stub timber is cute. Okay, tool masks, not that. There we go, okay. So let's go. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, that, and then that to diorite. I think you're going crazy. How come? I mean, you definitely are, but why do you think that? You belong on an insane asylum, for sure. Whoa, I didn't know I could do that. That's crazy. It's super cool. Smooth stone. Should I change my name on here? What would you change it to? What is that? That's, oh, that's the wall, right? Oh, right, the Star Wisp. Yeah, go for it, man. Here. Drag that down, and then it's wool. Oh, I got wool, andesite, stone. But did I do this backwards over here? Yeah, I did andesite. So we need wool. Tool mask. Get rid of that. Andesite and okay, and then we take, get rid of the tool mask for now. Actually, we need that back. Let's go with clear. Not moss. That doesn't work. A single block. Not moss. And then stone. And then we go pale oak moss. Then tough. Okay, so wow, that doesn't look good right there. Why is that such a sharp transition? Oh, I guess over there we did do it with glass. And that's a super sharp transition as well. Glass. What part do I put it on? Put it on diorite. Being annoying right now to change your name. I've never changed my name on Twitch, so I don't know what the process is like. No, that still doesn't look great. Maybe... Maybe we go... Tool mask, not mass. Single block. That's worse, I think. It's actually, no, that's better. Okay. And then let's go, give me this, and then we'll do 2 masks, smooth stone, for concrete. Does this look better or worse? That's much darker. It's darker too. Anybody got any ideas? What about clay? Maybe? It's a little blue. No. This is tough. That's darker. Let's do this. Let's go diorite and this. Yeah, that's better, I think. I need a block between these, but I don't know what. No, that's gonna be too dark. Do, do, do. Let's do. That is fine, but we want to switch this for smooth stone. It's darker too. Well, just regular stone. Nope. Okay, so we want to go between. Are we going between diorite and smooth stone? Ooh. What about this? I don't know. Let's go. Okay, let's grab this. Let's go diorite. Change this to this one. Swap that. No, that's much worse. I don't like this. What is that? Light gray wool? Oh, actually, I could just do the we were talking about earlier. There's not a good transition block there. Let's go mushroom stem to. This is tough, fellas. Let's try. Let me look at this real quick. Where is Where? Well, it's diorite. Okay, so I'm looking at a. Oh, there it is. I'm looking at a Minecraft like hue thing. Okay, so it doesn't help at all. Okay, so we'll go diorite to here. Smooth stone slabs to here. Wow, that looks terrible. That, I guess? I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get. Which sucks, because it doesn't look good. I guess it looks okay. I want to change the shape of this just a little, though. Okay, and then how's that look? That slopes a little better. A little better. Okay. So I think that that's pretty good on the mountains. What do you guys think? You're like, they look the same as they did 2 hours ago. Not a fan of the blockiness here. Go. What about iron blocks? Or what else would be a good one we haven't tried yet? Iron blocks, maybe bone blocks? I think bone blocks are raw, like not a good hue though. Let's do, we'll just replace a few, see what they look like. I think those are lighter. Okay, that's not what we want. Yeah, that's weird looking. We'll try them though. Alright, so painter, tool mask, diorite, and then iron blocks. That is too bright there. let's undo that, and then take iron blocks, drop them here, and then concrete. It's camera 1 over here. Get out of here, Rain. Not you, Rain. I meant the weather. You know what? I think that looks decent. I think that looks better. I think I like that better. You didn't do anything. It just started raining. Do, do, do. One's gonna die and I forgot my charger, I guess. Oh no! Well, it was good seeing you. Sorry your phone's gonna die when you're at work. That's no fun. Bye. You won't miss much. I'm just working on the mountain. Gonna go plug it in upstairs. Nice. And I'll probably call it here in a little bit. It's almost 3 hours mark. I mount peanuts. Penis, I guess. Whatever. Um, yeah, I think I like that. I think I'm gonna call the mountains complete. Continues to work on them. I just can't help it, man. Yeah, there we go. Alright. We're done with the mountains, and I think that's where I'm gonna call stream for today, too. Rain left, and I just can't handle it all along. No, I'm just kidding. We've been going for almost 3 hours now, and been a good one. Did a little bit of shiny hunting at the start, did a little bit of working on the mountain. Yeah, so let's see who we're gonna raid today. Who are we gonna raid? Let's raid. We're gonna raid Ari. She's playing Fortnite. Why is she playing Fortnite? That's so weird. I know she was playing Overwatch earlier. But yeah. We'll raid Ari, she's great. She's real friendly and she's nice. Alright. But yeah, she does Minecraft too. She might be doing Minecraft later. But right now she's playing Fortnite. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I'll stream some more